Okay, I am live as far as I'm aware. Right, okay. I'll just do this and I'll eat my, just finish off my tea whilst the game is loading. Euro Truck is busy loading, so I'll just chuck that profile there. Jump into that profile. And looks like we're getting a new DLC soon. Nordic Horizons. Super Tram, I'm doing good. Just eating my tea. I was like, shit, I'm about to go live. Oh, fuck, my tea's not ready, so I'll go live and eat my tea as the game loads up. So how was your respite? Everything go good? I hope it has. I was up Northwich today, dropping off a locomotive. I came back home and I got a red card from the Royal Mail. So I know what that is. Brilliant. That's absolutely fantastic. That is good news. Right, okay. Let's wait for my game to load up. My kitties are doing good as well. I might do a stream from the model railway room at some point, but I've just got an 86 which I've just given a respray to. Oh, that's even better. That's even better. That's when you make friends. That's what life is for. So I'll just eat my sausage, chips and beans as the game is loading up. It should be loading them in. Ah, that's brilliant. That is. Yeah, when you don't have to put up with shit like that. Makes life all the more enjoyable. Yeah, sadly, all good things must come to an end. But the main thing is, you've had time away from it. You've had time to refresh yourself before going back. I mean, in May, Easter, I think it is, end of March, beginning of April. I've got a week off, but unfortunately, I've got the Thursday. I've got to go to the hospital to have an X-ray. It was after I fell off my truck in May. They've been X-raying me every few weeks or every couple of months, like, and the 6th of April the 6th. So was it April the? Was it April or was it June the 6th? I'm not entirely sure. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not sure if it's April or bloody June. I think it was. Well, last one was December. I think it might be June actually, which means April, Easter weekend, is ideal. Um, to him, I have one thing to say: loser. Yeah, he's mocking people, and all of a sudden he got expelled. He's probably thought he's done absolutely nothing wrong. Served him fucking right. You know, when people do shit like that, I think you can get away with it. You try to do it all. Yeah, but once the protocol's been put in place, I mean, obviously, then he's got rules and restrictions to abide by. And if he doesn't, bye bye. And if he carries on, he could even get expelled, permanently excluded. See you later, motherfucker. Right. Okay, I've got my container. Apparently, I've got a container trailer on the back, and I don't even know where I am actually. Ah, that's brilliant. That's all right then. If you... Yep, it certainly sounds that way. Right, where am I don't even know where I am. Don't say so, Trent. I'm in Frankfurt. Okay. And there's Austria down here. So I want to take a load down here. Oh, that's a nice road. Right. Yep. You can do two things. Yeah. And I'll say it right now. He can go fuck himself. Right, I want something to down here. Sort of well not really squiggly road. Bischoften. So I want something to Austria. Ah, why not? I'll take that. I mean, I'll grab that. Then I'll go downstairs. I'll take my plate downstairs. Right, I'll be back in a minute. With a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, a cup of something anyway. And we will go and get loaded. And then we're going to go down to Austria. Okay, let's get rocking and rolling and driving. Set as GPS destination. We are going to go to IKEA and take a box. 24-ton box. Down to Austria. So we're going to take a load of probably cuckoo clocks. Or is that Switzerland? What is Austria? What is Austria famous for? The other boy is no boy, but he. Sooner or later, he's got to get his dose of karma. However, he'll also probably tell the wrong person to do something, and they'll quite simply go, fuck off. And probably give him a bit of a surprise. However, that's for another time. I've got a container to pick up. I've had my Christmas bonus. Well, for last year. And I thought, right, I'll spend it. Hi up, live. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? I'm just not long got back from Northwich, but brought some trains. Well, bought some coaches. I've got a Sprinter and some wagons and a coach coming from Scotland. There's about 380 odd quid there. And I've dropped a locomotive off up Northwich to get resprayed. That's going to cost about 200 and something quid. I know. Actually, it was quite generous, actually. It's enough to make... Once, obviously, the tax had been deducted. That was a stinger. It's paid for my Japanese ISO 900 EMU Sprinter, 8 Mark 1 coaches from Trident Trains, and a Mark 2 coach and a few other bits and bobs. And allowed me to put a deposit on a Voyager. So in the space since Friday, I've chewed quite a bit. I've got £2,500 now. I did have 3,700 on Friday, so it's also paid for my membership of my Stone Model Railway Club. So yeah. And now I think we get a quarterly bonus now, as opposed to a big lump sum at the end of the year, which I prefer. I'd rather have a quarterly bonus. Because every 4 months your account will get given a little bit of a lift, provided you do everything right. I've got some point motors coming as well, and I'm just in the middle of, before I started this stream, I'd just given one of my locos a lick of paint. It's better than nothing. Okay, probably won't buy you a new crash helmet. Well, those things can be quite expensive. Oh yeah, I had a text message from last week. Yeah, I have. However, he tried to get me Avalon on contract. I'm like, nah, I like my A9. Because the thing is, I don't want a all singing, all dancing phone. Not in the job I do, because I've already had to replace the screen twice because I've dropped it. Yeah. So if I'm using the phone at work, I don't want a really expensive all singing, all dancing thing. Well, what if it gets damaged? The job I do is not conducive to a phone having a long and fruitful life. My 31 will be resprayed as well in a few months' time, back end of April. Which by that time, at the end of February, I'll go I'm going to give Trident Trains another £100. Right, that's the second £100 for the Voyager. So basically I'm buying it in instalments. Can't afford, well, probably could afford to buy it outright, but I don't want to buy it outright, if you know what I mean. Here and now, I'd rather... Yeah, the thing is, insurance doesn't cover everything, and they'll do whatever they can to wheedle out of a policy. I've been stung like that with phone insurance before. Well, one of the best phones I ever had was a Nokia 8310. You know, the thing was not much bigger than a packet of... okay. I mean, super, you probably won't remember the 8310. It was about 3.5 inches high and about 1.5 inches wide and about... about half an inch thick. Didn't have like these what's it ringtones, it was like piezo ringtone. The most advanced game was Snake, but it were a tough little phone. Well, trying to play Snake, it was on a phone that barely fits in your hand. Yeah. You can barely hold the thing, it's that small. When you got like sausage thumbs, it's a bit difficult to play Snake. Well, that's not a bad colour. Well, if I wanted one, I'd probably go for purple. This is obviously looks like it's a loading centre, not a... Right. So. Did you get it on camera? Tell me you got that on film. That would have been an absolute pisser to see. Yeah, sometimes it's strange on phones. I mean, I had a 3210 and I dropped it off a stack of tyres. 15 foot up, it just bounced. 8 months later, I'm in another job, and it drops it off a shelf, 3 foot onto the ground. Crunch. It's luck of the draw sometimes. Oops. Yeah, that helps a hell of a lot. These little rubberized cases. Okay, that's where we are going. 640 kilometers. Now, bear in mind, I've not done much in the way of VTC driving this month. So, I'm just going to have a look. Profile. No, wrong one. Statistics, colleagues. I'm still first in Euro Truck, but nowhere near. I'm not even on the board in ATS. Right. Okay. So F4. Let's turn my spotlights. Activate my spotlights. They are activated. That is good. That is good. Right. Windows up. Oh, right, okay. Right, so. It wants us to go down that way. The only thing is, here is an absolute gem of a road. It's been a while since I've been there. So, I'm going to use that road. There we go. Have you got an email for it? I think he sent it you by an email with a link to with a download link. If you've still got the email, let's just have a quick budget at my email. I think. Yeah, go to your email. Go to it. You'll get email. Click view your order. And it'll come up. And then just get the download. So, right, that should now be sharing my screen. Yeah, it is. So if you go to your email address and type in Zmods in your email search bar, go down here, click on that. Then you've got there. Ah. Double check. Make sure you've not deleted the email. I mean, if not, you could probably always send an email to Zmods, because he'll have a record of what you've sold you. Oh yeah. I got the wrong way. There's a place I can spin it round up here then. Great start to the day, go the wrong way. Walking round the junction. I mean, although falling tree most likely by the sounds of it. So we're now back on the autobahns. We'll slowly accelerating, and we'll be heading out to Austria. Well, yeah, Storm Aisha was an absolute bitch. I mean, at one point I'm like, no way am I opening up fucking curtains. I've got to work to the back doors. batteries are heavy, and he'll do a lot of damage to a modern car. Although I did see a video, picture on one of my Microsoft news feeds. This particular storm, the last one was it Josephine? I think it was. You got all these bloody guys trying to get stopped by this road that was underwater. It was under about 3 foot of water. There was a guy in a Model T Ford just sailing through it like it just wasn't there. Well, if you've brought it off Zmods and you're in the Discord, yeah. I mean, having to tell my sister that my mother had died was hard. It was bad not trying to tell her that my granddad had died on Valentine's Day a few years ago. But saying that we've just lost Mum as well, last 2022, that was hard. Yeah, so that the embankment has become unstable. We're starting to slip down into the onto the track bed. It's been difficult to. If I go to, right, just pause for a second. If I go to my email, go to there, type in Zmods, order confirmation, view my order, and download. Nope. And then download the OpenDef. Yeah, I can, as long as you've got your previous email. Because I've got one here from August 2022, so August 22, 2021. And I've just been able to get it and view it and download it. Because it does say, keep the email. Please do not delete this email. You will need it to re-download your order or download a pre-order product once it has been released. Bloody hell. ScotRail, mind you, that's a Network Rail thing, that is. That's Network Rail's problem. That ain't ScotRail's problem. That's Network Rail. So we'll get down towards Austria, and I think we'll then stop for about 5 minutes or so, grab ourselves a coffee. Because we're still in Germany at the moment. But I've just ordered a brand new tram from, well, yeah, but they can still make them. They can. If Network Rail fails to deliver, Network Rail have to pay the train operating company. If the train operating company just has to willy-nilly withdraw services like what TransPennine were doing, because it can't provide the service because they haven't got the staff, the engines are constantly breaking down, they then get fined by Network Rail. I'll show you. It's technically a tram car because it's just like a little 2-car thing. eBay. I'm just trying to find the other. Where's the eBay? Where is my eBay? Order concern. Here we are. Order concerned. View order details. Go to this. This thing. Little 2-car electric thing. That will do it every time, life. That will do it every time. There you are. I paid £104 for it. Right. Where is it? It was last seen today. It was, let's go with more actions. It was shipped on, it's Kato as well, so it'll run absolutely brilliantly. It was picked up on Friday. It went to Tokyo Narita Airport. And then this morning, it arrived at Heathrow, so I'm happy with that. So I'm going to have to ring FedEx on Monday. Tell them, don't try to deliver it. I will, because I will not be in. Yeah. Leave it at the depot and I will pick it up. Whichever's got the most power, really. They both sound very similar, so... I mean, I've got Krieshboom sound pack, and I've made a Caterpillar C16 King of the Hill into a C18. That's entertaining. That is quite entertaining. Oh, we are going down. So, yeah, we're going past Nuremberg, down towards Munich. Because the C16 and the C18, I think they're very, very similar. Now, whilst I'm here on the subject of things, I'll be back in a second. Now, I brought a while back the Network Rail Class 86 twin pack. And I'm doing a bit of a respray on one. I've got another one which is going to be done in Caledonian Sleeper. This is going to become BR Large, possibly either ScotRail or BR Large logo. I've got to get the logos for it yet, and I've then got to I've got to varnish it, and then I've got to paint it. Yeah, it probably is. It's a bigger engine. Oh, bugger. Yeah, that's going to do some damage. So this is currently drying, and where the top's number of, that's got to be redone and covered over. It's got to take another couple of coats. Well, it won't look too bad once it's done. Yeah, if the wait, that could have been nasty. The wheel had turned whilst I was away from the game. So the moment to come off pause, its wheels cranked over. So makes that a bit interesting. Hi, Polly, how you doing? We're going to Austria right now, so in case you're wondering. And guess which one's come to join me? No, it's those. That's what I'm eating. Like a sort of biscuit type thing. I do want to get some pork belly scratching though. Superdram, you swine! You're making me crave for them things. Although, any minute now, because I've got one already on my lap. Pork rations, I love them. After this stream is done, I might have to go down the shop and get some Mr. Porky. Toppy. Toppy, what are you doing? I have a cat that wants a biscuit. No, you're not having a biscuit. These are not kitty bits. Not a bad flavour. I like barbecue beef myself. Ready salty crisps. There's no flavour to them. There's no taste to them. They're just like bland. Meh. This one just likes kitty bits. pretty much. Although I jumped on the scales earlier on, and I found out that my weight has gone up. I now weigh 65 kilos. Whee! That's an insult to cardboard. Oh, now that you've disappeared out of view, cat, I want to turn the webcam off. I brought myself a load of stuff. Got me ScotRail Sprinter, that's on its way now from Scoonies. I've got to get myself 4 more sleeper cars. And another restaurant car. Now I'll respray, I'll get them all resprayed into the Caledonian livery again. But since my mother died, I've generally as well, I use powdered milk now. So that one step up from bloody baby formula. I got fed up of like buying a pint of like, you know, a litre of milk. You know, a pint of milk or something like that. Before I even get like halfway through it, it's gone off. That was really annoyed me, so I thought, right, start using powdered milk. The thing is, the kitties can't drink it. Callie, my little dog, she used to love milk. She also used to like coffee. Now, we're almost probably down towards Munich. And I need fuel. I've just noticed my fuel level is low, so I need fuel. The thing is, when I go to work, the milkman hasn't done his rounds. I'm not paying for my milk to be delivered to be drunk by somebody else other than me. Why should I pay for some scrote to drink my milk? No. Hopefully a Autobahn service area in a bit. Around in Munich, I think it's in the Munich area somewhere. Need to be much later, like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a long time since I've seen. In fact, I don't even know what time our milkman comes. I'm going to stop and say, "Oh, you guys deliver some milk." Right, fuel is now in the red. Go down. I'll get myself to the fuel station and I'll go downstairs, make myself a cup of coffee, I think. A cup of tea. Oh, it's ages since we've had delivered milk. And I mean ages. Didn't we, when at last I delivered milk, I think my granddad was still alive. He always used to have sterilised. Haha! In done. 1 kilometre. That's hot rock. When Hot Rock's he's on a mission, that's it. Yeah, I can get to the fuel station from there. Right. I'm not going to go downstairs. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. Right. Yeah. I heard of him that he's joined Fox. Another one coming in. Where's this Renault Premium gonna go? Oh, he's going for fuel. Right, come on, Kitty. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I will need to get up. Uh-oh. Yeah. Now, are you going to... Yep, it's Cobbs. Are you going to let me move? Hey, are you going to let me move? Yes, you. Come on, girl. Go. Oh, she is. She's perfectly relaxed. Likes playing with the bloody microphone cable, that, but that's another matter. Yeah, she's happy. Yep. Right, come on, kitty. Come on. Come. Come. Let's go, go. Let's go, go. Let's go, go. Where there? Where there? That's weird. Sounds like some feedback from somewhere. Right, I'm back. Kitchens are downstairs. I'm just going to have a quick look at Railtech. See if they've got any DRS transfers. Railtech transfers. Water slide. See if we've got any engage. Water slide transfers. 2mm. DRS. Vape pack. Usually class 86s. When did okay, that's wrong. That sounds like tinnitus. And it can be really, really annoying. Right. Okay, let's go get some fuel. That didn't take long. Right, we have now got how far have we got on this? 16 hours to go. We're now in Austria as well. What if you've got wax build-up inside your ear and it's causing issues? Unfortunately, I'm no doctor, so I can't really say what the situation might be causing it. However, we're now in Austria. Yodely, 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 yee-hoo! Yeah, that's my best yodel. Well, as we drive into Austria, it's absolutely pissing it down. Lovely. Now once we've done this run, I'll swap profiles and we'll jump into my Icelandic profile. We'll do some trips around Iceland, I think. what it could be. There we go. So we've got 11 hours to drive on this run. I'm definitely not doing it to tacho regulations. Fuck that. I have enough of that at work. Wrong way. I've never heard about the earth making a weird humming sound. Well, I've heard things like, I don't know how true it is, I mean, it might be wrong, but people on the autistic spectrum can sometimes hear things that nobody else can. Which is kind of weird. Might actually explain a few things. Yeah, I definitely would. Ask your mother to book you into the doctor and for Monday morning. So you won't get an appointment now. Not this time of night. I don't know if I've got everything's turned off in my house. In a couple of rooms, yeah, you can sometimes hear the electrics buzzing, you know, because you know, the radio's on standby, or you know, the fridge. That's about it. Sometimes on a wet day, if you're close to high voltage power lines, You need them buzz as well. That's a bit difficult to read long lines of text. You need a better doctor, that's what it is. As you imagine working with the NHS. What got me as well, when I was in the hospital, oh sorry no, I was in the ambulance actually. And the ambulance tech, he gave me a paracetamol like, yeah. And obviously I said to her, I bet that cost a bloody fortune. And just as an off the cuff remark. And, you know, autism does strange things like that. And for what the NHS pay for a pack of pills, in this case paracetamol, the likes of Tesco pay the same amount but for an entire fucking pallet. Go figure. Oh, look. What air balloons? A mode of transport that you would not get me on. No way. And now we know why the NHS is in such a financial pickle. Now, Supertramp, do you live in a terraced house? Because that could sometimes be a case of, you know, you can actually hear what things is in your house. No, it's actually next door. I mean, next door but one. If they have an argument, I can hear it through the walls. I mean, I was thinking about having a stream earlier on today, but they were next door was having something done in the kitchen. Look at this, bang, 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 all fucking day. They only stopped about 7:30. I mean, that doesn't help life, but what doesn't really help the NHS is the amount they're paying for basic commodities like drugs. I mean, when I was in there as well, and I wanted to take a pee or do a number 2, they gave me a cardboard receptacle. Either a cardboard tray to obviously do a number 2 on, or like a cardboard beaker if I want to do a number 1. Surely it would be better if what they did was supply plastic receptacles. Now, I know what you're saying about plastic, Greta Thunberg, yeah. Surely, having a plastic beaker to urinate in, fill it up, empty it out, clean it out, put it back in the system, give it to the next person who fills it, the nurse, orderly, empties it, the technicians clean it. Surely that's going to be better than using having to replace it with a cardboard one, a single-use cardboard item, every time you use it. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for looking after the environment, what have you. But there are some times where a plastic is going to be better. And in the medical industry, where you sterilise things, because after all, you sterilise surgical instruments. You don't use them once. Yeah. They're sterilised and used again. Yeah. I bet it saves them an absolute shitload of money as well. When they bring the food out on china cups with, cutlery. And I honestly swear that this current bunch of muppets we have in government right now are doing their level best to grind the NHS into the ground so that they can then call an election, having ground the economy into the ground, having ground the NHS into the ground, so that the other party who gets into power has to deal with the mess. Be a fucking pisser if it backfires on them and they themselves get elected back into power, so they have to clean their own mess up. Yeah, unfortunately my food was not mulched up and sent to me stomach directly to a pick line. No, I had to physically eat it. And there's one guy there who was lying across from me. Yep. And he was given his dinner. And he don't want that. And the nurse is trying to make him eat. And I'm eating mine. So I look square at the eye, looks at the nurse, I goes, if he doesn't eat it, I will. So I'll have it. No, you bloody won't, he said. Well, if you don't want me to have it, fucking eat it. Actually, this could be a nice idea. All these hoity-toity people want to have, what's it? A new flavour of wine, specially for the NHS directors. This wine tastes like piss. It is piss. It's a bit shitty. A road like this, life, you would probably love to come down with your bike. That'd be quite nice, thank you. Oh, look who's come to join me. Bobby, come on. Come on. We gotta get to the top. I mean, it doesn't really have to be particularly twisty. Just like, just nice and flowy, like the Cat and Fiddle. I mean, the Cat and Fiddle is an absolutely beautiful road. I avoid the Spain DLC then, it's all motorway. Way up. Flatten the fiberglass marker post. Alright, that's what we've just come up. Alright, that is a lovely road. It goes all down there. Is that tunnel there? Oh, okay. Nope. Oh, funny as mention, I was doing the what's it climb for the Bellingham Mountain Trail. This was in TMP. There's a guy behind me with an acid green and orange. No, I think was it? Yeah, I think it was just acid green. Volvo, I think it was. And he painted it that colour because he was fed up of people not seeing his truck. I mean, this thing was... Oh God. What's me doing there? Bottom of the lift. I think Sodexo do our cooking at the NSRI or North Staff's teaching hospital, university hospital now. Change into a lower gear. Yeah. Oh my god, Metal Mickey fell down the lift shaft. Ha 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 ha! Here we are. There used to, I don't know if you remember it, there used to be an advert for a product called Smash, which was basically just add water, mashed potato. It's like, we have just been to this planet where the people called the humans live. They eat these strange things called potatoes. They boil them in hot water and they mash them to pieces afterwards. They clearly are a primitive race. Just have a look for Smash advert. They peel them with their metal knives. Oh, you remember it? Oh, yes. Classic advert of the time. Right at the end. For mash, get smash. Well, one of the best adverts I've ever seen. One of the funniest ones. You probably won't remember it because it's for a tobacco product. And there's Russ Abbott. And he's by the canal side, or the river side. A bit further down there's this fisherman. And they exchange waves like. And next thing you know, he picks up a bloody radio speaker, plugs it into this record player, and throws the speaker in the water. Then does the same to the second speaker and throws that in the water. Puts the keep net out over the canal. Then reaches down, gets a record. Des O'Connor, 20 Golden Greats. Puts that on the record player. And all the fish start jumping into the keep net. And the fisherman, I think he just looks down, sees what's going on, and throws his bloody fishing rod in the lake and storms off. Look at this. This lovely, relaxed, chilled out little kitty. there's another one as well for, I think it was woodpecker cider. And you hear this crunching sound going off. And you just see this giant hedgehog walking down the road, flattening the cars. What's normally it's the cars that squish the hedgehog. With the same cider as well. You got some guys in a boat. But they got shotguns out. And they're out duck shooting. And next thing you see it pans across or cut scenes to these ducks. Yeah. Bandits 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock low. And the ducks then do like a formation dive on the hunters and bloody open up with them with rocket launchers. Woodpecker, what a refreshing change. Can we get out this way? Is this okay? I think we have to go this way. I mean, your mum and your dad probably remember some really good adverts of the day. Because nowadays, adverts are not a patch on what they used to be. I saw the one where the Specsavers advert, the guy's like shearing the sheep and he shears his dog. Comes out with a bald sheepdog. Should have gone to Specsavers. I don't remember that one. Yeah, I mean, I've got a TV license. Obviously, I've got a TV downstairs, and I do watch it. I mean, I used to enjoy the Smithsonian Channel, but they've taken it off Freeview. Yeah. Isn't that the one where he's trying to eat sandwiches on the roller coaster? For a 5 kilo cat copy, you're quite heavy. Well, thank God you land on that leg and not the other one. I mean, there used to be one for, I think it was SafeSell UK Windows with Bill Bailey. And he's knocking his mouth, you buy one, you get one free. You buy one, you get one free. Just repeating the message over. Nowadays, adverts are just for like, bloody, have you, well, there's blame, there's a claim type adverts. Oh yes, I remember that one. The guy who's actually in the suit, I mean, he was sweating his knackers off playing that. It was hard work playing the the drums, especially in a bloody gorilla suit. Car adverts as well. They've changed a lot over the time. Yeah. Oh, we're very, very close to Italy now. Just over those mountains is Italy. Yeah, they got the Asda where every little helps, and the mother slaps her back pocket. You hear the chains jangle. But some adverts that we used to have in the 80s, you can't put on now because they'd be seen as potentially racist or really sexist. Like the old Bisto adverts. There's always a housewife making the gravy. Okay. I remember, I think 2004, the day after they announced the London Olympics, there's the 7/7 attacks. I mean, France are a bit annoyed about the Olympics. Yeah, Bisto, yeah. Then when that went off, Bisto. It became a something where you was like, you sat down at the desk. Bisto. You know, when people let rip with a right stinky old fart, Bisto. Yeah. A lot more. The thing is though, you have to remember that the past is you have to treat the past like a different country. They do things differently back then. I mean, you couldn't have the TV show The Dukes of Hazzard now because the roof on the General Lee has the Confederate flag, which some people now see as racist. Because the meaning of that flag has been corrupted. Now I've got the Confederate flag. I don't display it. I got it because obviously I went to, the southern states of the United States. And the flag of the Confederacy has a similar meaning as the flag of the United States. where each of the, you got the 52 stars, so the 50 stars on the US flag. Each one of those stars is a state. And the Confederate flag has a similar sort of thing running through it, where each of the stars is a state of the Confederacy. And you get these people saying, oh, you're flying the Confederate flag, you're pro-slavery. No. There were black people who fought on the Confederacy, fighting for their land. But unfortunately, it's been corrupted, and a lot of racism use that flag. Yeah. There's a big uproar about the General Lee bloody Dodge. People say that the guy who actually owns one of the original cars should repaint the roof and paint out the Confederate flag on the roof. That's what I mean. You couldn't even make a low these days, because somebody would probably take offence at it. Strangely, not the Germans, who the show is actually, quietly taking the piss out of. But it was also quietly taking the piss out of the British, quietly taking the piss out of the French. I mean, what's his name? Colonel von Strom. Hair flick of the Gestapo. They had on their uniforms big red and white black, German swastika flags, which was how their uniform was back in the 1940s. And when he's sitting there, he's like, Helga opens the door, General von Klinkerhofen, and in he walks. And the funny go, Heil Hitler, Klopp, Heil Mussolini. That'll be the day. And, they're quite happily taking, yeah, we should. We should still get over racism. But a lot of them, it seems to be, the people who are taking offence at various things are taking offence on other people's behalf. Yeah. Alright, you take care, Supertramp. Look after yourself. Be safe, be well. I'll see you all be well, hopefully, next week. Bye-bye. Take care. And there was a film about live humor. You'll probably remember this one, The Dam Busters. On the night of the raid, well, Guy Gibson had a dog. It was a black Labrador. And you can guess what they called the black Labrador. Although please don't type the word up. Yeah. For the American audience, they had to rename the dog to Trigger. And when the raid was kicking off, the black Labrador got hit by a car and was killed. Yeah, they do. It's sometimes they overplay it. as a result... Oh crap, I've gone the wrong way. Back in. Yeah. They had to rename the dog for the American audience of the film. But the dog's name was also the code word to say that the dam, the first dam, had broken. And that was blasted out over the Morse code. Of course, the Germans hear this, the N-word, being tapped out over Morse code. They didn't know what the hell it meant. But the people back at Scampton, when they heard that message, yeah, they knew exactly what had happened. Yeah. Moments later, there was water flowing down the Ruhr Valley. Or was it the Rhine Valley? The first one that got broke. Yeah. Everything has a context as well, and some of these people who are using the race are taking things out of historical context. You know, maybe they should learn a few things. I mean, don't get me wrong, we should never ever try to erase the past. Ever. But I've always been the one who believe if you try to erase the lessons of history, you are destined to repeat the mistakes of the past. When I get to where we gotta go, we've got 2 hours 20 minutes on the run. I want to go and get the varnish out. Do a bit of varnishing on one of my Class 86 that I've just crudely repainted. Probably because their life is so empty, they need to do something. I mean, I used to work with a guy, a black guy at Argos, and he told me something. Yeah. And I knew exactly what he was on about. I was like, hey, you go back to the jungle, man. And we just burst out laughing. Because he knew I was taking the piss. Because he said something making fun at me, so I just spun it round and gave it him back. Super. You can't call him that. Tough, I just did. Yeah. Yeah, we're just quite happily taking the piss out of each other. And as long as, yeah, he knows I'm taking the piss, all is good. If he's got a problem, he will tell me. And he was fine with it. Because he knew how I was saying it was piss taking. And I've always been a firm believer, it's not just necessarily what you say to somebody. A lot of the time it can also be how you say it to somebody. Unfortunately, text media like emails, text messages, and Facebook, Instagram type messages, you don't get that same intonation. Text is very, very cold. I mean, you know when Bernard Manning died? Trevor McDonald referred to Bernard Manning as a fat white bastard. I think. I always get that right. But it was a similar sort of thing. And it was Bernard Manning's humour. Because Bernard Manning used to take the piss out of black people quite happily and quite often. And Trevor McDonald, in his way, I think it was Bernard Manning. Anyway, let's just have a look. Oh, come on. Yeah, Trevor McDonald cleared of racism after calling Bernard Manning a fat white bastard. You know, 112 viewers had called in to say, "Oh, come," and said the comments were inappropriate or racist. What you have to remember is Bernard Manning had that kind of humour. Yeah, he said, "I personally, he made the Trevor McDonald at the time he was 67 made the remark in June as he introduced an item titled "Racist and Dead." He said, "Personally, I've never thought of Bernard Manning as a racist comic, just a fat white bastard." And that was Bernard Manning's sense of humour. And when Rick Mayall died, Ade Edmondson I think it was along the lines of, we used to laugh so, when we were writing the script, we laughed so hard, we thought we were gonna die. Now he's gonna die for real. Selfish bastard. And people took offence at that. But that was the relationship that Rik Mayall and Ade Edmondson had with each other. And I'm pretty sure that if it was Ade Edmondson who'd passed on and Rik Mayall was alive, Rik Mayall probably would have said something very, very similar. So again, is people just taking things out of context? Or taking offence when there's no offence to be taken? Come on, Bernard Manning wasn't exactly small. He did carry quite a lot of pork. Yeah. So yeah, he was fat. Tommy Cooper. Again, he wasn't exactly small either. Bit late for the ADR wood on that tunnel. Unfortunately, because of people just randomly taking offence at pretty much anything, a lot of the old repeats, I mean, you don't see much of now the professionals. I think I'm in that 10%. Yeah, 90% of the population are overweight. Straight on and actually no, I think we'd have to dive here. Come on. Okay, why as a game? It's locked up. The game's locked up. So I don't know what's happened there. That's it. Oh yeah, we do need to dive across that way. Yeah, I mean, I'm 10 stone. I've actually gone up, which is good. That's where, you know, I want to be about 11 stone. I do need to put weight on. think there's some hidden content going on down there. We got size of the Red Bull Ring. Interesting. I mean, there are some people who believe that all this legislation through taking offence and this, that, and the other is actually to try and stifle free speech. Does make me wonder sometimes. Oh, bollocks. We need it at the end of the run anyway, so end of the run, end of the stream. So I've got a little bit of painting to do. And the job is now officially late. So we'll lose a little bit, we'll probably lose a little bit of money on this run. We'll see how we go. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this part of the map, so it happens. At least I'll get there, at least I got there in one piece. It makes a change. Work out what the plan is for next week as well. Okay, we are, so we're going in there somewhere. Well, we've arrived. I'll take the easy parking as well, I think. So you can get at it with the lifting equipment. Didn't even know it was a thing. Because I don't play many Microsoft games. It's literally just this I play, this and ATS I play. More this. Now I know I'm late. Question is by how much? I'm only 41 minutes late. Right, that's it. I think we can call it a night here. I'm going to continue painting, well, varnishing one of my models. Now, I think probably the only game I would play if I was getting into Microsoft games would be Flight Sim. But I've got, again, nowhere to put all the bloody kit, and I don't like the idea of rigging up, unpacking, rigging up, unpacking the controller every time I want to play. Okay. Accepted distance. So I went a little bit over the distance. Statistics. Bum, 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 bum. 1461. How many days have we got left in the month? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Right then. I will see you all hopefully next week. So for now, take care. Be safe. Look after yourself, and I'll speak to you on Saturday. So for now, bye-bye. Everybody take care and be safe. Bye-bye.